Okay, so this is the mirror we want to measure, and we're going to place the phone at the center of curvature of this mirror on this support here. So we place it, and then we can launch the application. Here we select an old folder. We can also create a new one if we want to. And here is the screen that we see when we want to align the phone, which happens always at the beginning. And so we want to move the phone in order to have the reflection of the mirror display the fringes that you see on the right here. And so once we think that we see them, then we check, and you see that they're being moved here up and down. So once we're happy with the position, then we can increase or decrease the brightness just to make sure everything is right, and then we launch a sequence of patterns. And so we have some calibrating pattern first, and then we have the binary sequence in X and Y, and then we have the sine wave sequence in X and Y as well. Once this is done, we can take the phone again and reduce the data. So first we have to select the mask to only consider the data in a calculation. And so here we can just touch the picture and update the mask in order to create this binary mask. Then we have the geometry that we can enter, both phone and mirror geometry, so that the ray trace can be calculated accurately. And then we have the first slope calculation, which is only triangulation, so we calculate the full slope of the mirror with respect, as if it was compared to a flat. And then we see the intermediate steps, like the wrap phase, and then the binary, and then the full phase, and then the slope map. Then we can do a full integration of this slope map, and then we see the full sag, which is like here about 3 millimeters. And now when we perform the ray trace, we see the slope deviations from a sphere that we entered in the geometry, and this deviation can be also fitted to Taniki polynomials and then integrated. And then here you see you can select the Zonicky polynomials you want, and we end up with a 237 nanometer RMS for the residual here. And then we can also save the map, and then we go back to main menu in order to do a new calculation.